Well, we are on our way to start the no-till spring wheat, so just heading out here. The wind finally backed off a little bit, so it's not too shabby out right now. Is Dad still going yet? Maybe he's got a fill drill. I don't think he's moving. Looks like he's parked down there on the west side, but looks like he's made some progress here. So you got this little field done here. Yeah, looks like this field's done here. We just got to do the ends of the fields yet. Come on, phone, focus. Got to do the ends yet, and hey, you made some pretty good progress on the breaking field here. This we broke up last fall. I just brought the gravity box out, so I'm just hitching a ride down to the west side here where the UTV is at, so. And then off to go and do the next thing, so I think I gotta fill the semi up with some wheat again, so. What are these things doing down here? Oh, that disc isn't turning. I see that. What's going on there? I gotta check that out to get to the end. That disc's not turning. I don't know if it's just mud or bearing shot. One or the other. Finally, I am off my feet for a whole hour. Unbelievable. Started a couple days ago on the organic stuff first, and started the no-till stuff yesterday, and rolling along today now. Feels good. Feels really good. Waiting to be able to sit in a tractor. As long as everything keeps working, that's the next thing, I suppose. Had a little problem. Of course, you always have problems the first day going, so there was a run caked for some reason. I don't know why. Must have been from last year or something, but got that going. Wasted probably an hour's time. Been going good, I guess, since, so. Getting the light fields done here. Hopefully it'll rain on Friday and Saturday. It's gonna be pretty nasty tomorrow. It's supposed to get up over 70 degrees. Gonna have 30-mile-an-hour winds again. Not gonna be fun tomorrow. Battling the wind again. What's new? Normally in April, I usually don't want moisture. I don't need it. We still have snow on the ground at this time. So it's kind of weird. Late April here and I'm asking for some rain. Amazing, but there's still some subsoil moisture yet. There still is yet. One of the neighbors here had to dig up some of his main electrical line because gophers chewed through it 7 feet down, but he had a backhoe in it. He said the moisture, the way it looks, like, the top is dry. You get down a little bit, like a foot, there's moisture there. But then you get down below a foot then, 2 feet down and below, said the ground is just powder with lack of snow. You know, not as much subsoil moisture as there usually is. But the biggest thing that's important is that top layer, though, that there is moisture. Yeah, you stupid badger holes, you're nuts. Bounce. So I hope I'm gonna get probably what, third done? Yeah, I'm pretty much a third done with these two fields here. I'm hoping to get to another small field tonight, but that's if there's no problems going on. So, but my brother's seeding some alfalfa right now on some of his land, some alfalfa grass mixture. He's putting part of that back into grass again. So soil's so light, it's hard to get a crop off of it. Soil's so bad there. Yeah, Dad's still going on plowing yet, so I don't know how much longer he'll go. Hope the cows are doing okay. I should check the cameras real quick here and these the heifers. So no one's at home right now, so that's the thing. Kind of weird, no one being at home. But keep getting some stuff knocked out here. It's amazing. We're seeding before May. What do you know? Maybe we won't be seeding in June this year. Maybe. We did have about, was it like 35 or 40 hundredths of rain? That could have been like, what, a week and a half ago? But it got cold and windy then during that stretch. So half that moisture probably didn't do anything because it freeze dried again. And notice the grass, some of the grass is singed in places. It's the stupid freezing weather. So that's just lovely, you know. Typical April. Just got filled up here again. A load of seed in, put a little more fertilizer in too as well. So we'll get going here. But problem, my brother's just frustrated right now. After last night, losing an hour on this thing, done as he wanted to, and then now the little drill's now putting in that alfalfa, and the main little gear drive on there came loose and grenaded itself. I was wondering why I saw him parked up on the hill just before I filled coming out the field. Gotta run home and trying to finish then, so it's gonna be a late day for him. He's got to get back to home again, so he's got to go back to work tomorrow. So, you know, when he comes back always to the farm to help out, you know, he always has such little time, so he tries to get done as much as he can here, and it just sucks when things just seem to break. Then it's like it kind of happens. It happened last year at the combine, the rotor again, and then the big truck done it last year, and like, I mean, I wish nothing would happen in the first place, but it's probably better if it happens when an extra person's around here, so kind of can take care of that stuff then, you know. We got extra people around and help out then, and trade-offs, I guess, but I'd rather just stuff just work. Be boring. Boring! I want boring. And what are you doing? I saw that. 120. Okay, so I got to get out again when I get down to the end. That's the far tower over here. Yeah, just keeps going. 63, 64, 63, 64. But definitely there is something in there, so. Yeah, this field's not nearly as dusty as the other field is. Because that was soybeans last year over there. This was flaxeed here, and it is noticeable. Very noticeable. Probably the same way in the where we had oats last year too. It's probably gonna be a lot less dust too. With that lack of snowfall this year, wherever had stubble helped on the ground a lot this year. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. I'm stuck. That soft here, huh? Yeah, everything. Yeah, it's mushy here. I was having trouble here. I've been here for an hour. I maybe did 5 acres, and it was still daylight yet when I got here. But yeah, yeah. I knew I should have just quit. Yeah, I mean that's soft. Wow. Yeah. I found the one wet spot here, so it's just a little. I mean, my cart's on dry ground here, and it's just a pothole here. Yeah, now these tires sunk. Yeah, I went here. These tires didn't even sink last time here. Dry ground's right here. Cart's on dry ground. I just can't crawl out, I don't think. So hopefully I can get out of here, and when I get pulled out of here, hope without too much trouble. The other tractor will be right on dry ground here, so pull out. I'm gonna make half around here down to the gravel pit here, try to clean off some of the mud, and I'm gonna finish tomorrow then in the wind. I just wanted to get this done tonight so I didn't have to worry about this tomorrow, focus on other things. But yeah, just waste more time in the end, right? Boy, that was bad. That was bad. We probably would have gotten out in the second pull, but then I noticed my differential locks were kicked out for some reason. I don't know why, but I'll show the aftermath tomorrow when in the light. All right, here's for context here. There it is. I see there's water in there now. Water pooled in there overnight. Jeez, that tiny little thing here. That tiny little thing there. That's what I mean about the cart was being on dry ground. The T9 was pretty much right here at the bottom, just starting to come up the other side. It's just a stupid, like this, just like a bowl. I knew the moment I got down here at the T9, I mean, the drill wasn't even the mud yet, but I felt the T9 slow down when it hit that. It's just, and that was it. And it's bad when even the wing tires drag it too. I say, when I went through here the first time, you know, right beside this track here, right beside this tire here, didn't even sink at all. I'm just like, oh, maybe it's okay. Yeah, right. So I know to stay out of the rest of that cattail. In here it should be fine. Right here, I'm gonna get out here real quick and walk around here. This should be fine going through here. Kind of a higher point, I want to call it that, because it's a bowl there, and then it gets low in here too. Those cattails are just marshy. But I think I should have a problem getting through this. Really, shouldn't be any issue here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's a little wet here, but shouldn't have a problem at all here. It's one of those stupid things too. Like, and I gotta waste time covering up the holes there from the TEG. And so I gotta waste time doing that. I gotta waste time checking for some mud on the drill then and whatnot, so nothing gonna plug up a run or something like that, you know, a tube or a C tube. So I gotta check where's up there. I think it's most of it should be okay, but because like I said, I did seed it. I did seed a little bit last night here just to clean up some of the mud on the stuff a little bit. So I gotta kind of check over some. I got a couple things I gotta work on it before I finish this rest of the 30 acres here. Then so. Feel the mud on the T9 there. Ugh. Ugly. Was a clean tractor. Not anymore.